All right, when we are finding missing values in a table of equivalent ratios, we want to make sure we are developing a relationship between given values that we already have. Okay, so we want to look at what we have. We know strawberries for sure. Our ratio of strawberries to grapes is 2 to 5. And we know that strawberries goes from 2 to 12, right? So how do we get from 2 to 12? Remember, we want to use multiplication or division. And of course, when something gets bigger, we can multiply. And when it gets smaller, we can divide. So how do we get from 2 to 12? We would have to multiply by 6, right? Well, we can use that same relationship here since we know they're proportional. And we can multiply that by 6 as well to find our missing value. So what is 5 times 6? Well, 5 times 6 is 30. And a really quick and easy way to check this is just to simply divide. Now, all you have to do is, as long as your ratio is in order, like 2 to 5, all you have to do is do 2 divided by 5. And that would give us a unit rate of 0.4. And then I'm going to do 12 divided by 30 to make sure that unit rate's the same. Because if the ratios really are equivalent, it would be the same. And when I do that, I get 0.4 as well. So I know both of these ratios are correct. That missing value would be 30. So there are 30 grapes. I found this missing value by developing a relationship and copying it. So finding the relationship and repeating it. All right. You could also develop a vertical relationship. So for example, you could say, well, I know how to get from 2 to 5 or 5 to 2, and then do that same thing from top to bottom. All right. Now, obviously, that's a little less clear. You would have to multiply by a decimal in that case. So I would recommend going with the whole numbers if that's an option. All right. Hope